Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have another episode of the RTG in which we will go ahead and unlock team of the season 89 rated CALLEJON from Napoli, who is the DKT player. Now, in this first game, actually before we do get into the gameplay, guys, leave a like. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we will have team of the season content every single day as I do pump it out for you guys, as Martial does score an absolute banger of a goal, disgusting goal from Anthony Martial, and then he does get a second minutes later. And this was a great game. I was playing well. This was last night at 1 in the morning. I was trying to just get my games in, trying to see how good I could play at night when the DKT was just opened, and I was playing well. I was smacking people. This was actually the second round, and I was up at this point, I think 4-1. I was really tired. I was bored, and I was just on my phone. I was like, you know what, let me go on my phone a bit while I wait for this game to die out. This guy wasn't rage quitting. I was up 4-1 as you see Begovic was just holding the ball. And then I had my controller in one hand and I had my phone in the other hand, and I accidentally pressed the home button, which caused me to disconnect in the second round, which would have put me in the semifinal because I was up 4-1 in the 83rd minute, and I go ahead and take a loss. And we go into the next DKT. This was from today. It took me 2 hours to go ahead and complete all these games. It was a hassle, but I did go ahead and manage to do it and push through. But you guys, I don't know if you guys saw the team I was using. I was using Ibra in the beginning, and I switched to Gabriel Jesus just because Ibra was a little too slow for me, as Martial scored an incredible bicycle kick or scissor kick, whatever you want to call it, a half volley, I believe it was. Great goal by him, and I don't know how he scores that goal. I don't know who that is that scored the ball or the goal, who shot the ball. I can't see, but yeah, I was really annoyed by that goal. But we were playing really well once we put in Jesus and Willian. I had Alessandrini and Ibrahimovic in the beginning, and they just weren't cutting it, you know. Alessandrini, he's good and all, but as a starter, I don't enjoy him. Just like Gareth Bale, I don't like him as a starting 11 player, but I like them as super subs. I love Alessandrini and Gareth Bale as super subs. I think they're fantastic, as you guys do see me bring on Bale right there, and Rabiot, who we did go ahead and pack. Go check out that video if you haven't already. I uploaded it yesterday, where we do go ahead and do the guaranteed team of the season pack, in which we do go ahead and pack him. I will probably be doing a video on him, just specifically on him, tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Turn your notifications on if you want to be there. We come up against this full La Liga side with Matuidi in there for some reason. Very slow back line except from Jordi Alba, but overall a decent team, not too bad. So Willian does find Jesus wide open 16 minutes in, and we do go up 1-0 against this opponent, and we were playing really well at this point. This is the third round, I do believe, and we were cruising 16 minutes in. Willian is going to do an amazing body feint right here. Backwards body feint, does find some space and finishes it with his left foot to the bottom left hand corner, and he does manage to put us up 2-0 before the half. 59 minutes in, Willian is going to find Gareth Bale, who does get subbed on at halftime, and Gareth Bale does finish it past Asenjo, and it does put us 3-0 up. 60 minutes in, we are cruising at this point. Look at this goal by Rabiot. He finds some space, he left foot finesse shots it into the left hand side, and what a goal that was by him. I have really been enjoying him as of late. I thought he wasn't that great in the beginning, but I finally got the hang of him, and he's very, very good. So we do go down, or we do concede a goal. We're still up 4-1, so that's fine. Gareth Bale is going to find Martial, who does find the bottom right-hand post, which does rebound to Gareth Bale and gets Bale another goal. 2 goals off the bench for Bale, and then I believe a hat-trick for Willian there. So 5-1 a win, and we are on to the semifinal. That was the second round. So this is the third round. We come up against 3 SBC cards, one of them being the Futsal Koke, the Gignac, and then the League SBC for Gignac, how I said, and then Casillas as well. Very decent team. I struggled in the beginning. I do go up 1-0 35 minutes in, but I did struggle. Look at this corner. So I mess up. Willian is pushed off the ball by Conte, the man of the match one. Conte is going to drive down the right-hand side. I don't bring out my defender. And Masuaku, this is where he lacks. He tries to hold Gignac. He tries to contain. He does find N'Golo Conte down the right-hand side, who brings it back to Gignac, who gives it to Griezmann somehow and manages to sneak a goal in before the half, which was kind of annoying. But 52 minutes in, right after the half, we do find some space with Rabiot, who I did sub on as well at halftime, and he does manage to finish it. When he does get a bit of space, his finishing is incredible because of his shot power, and his finishing is decent, so I really have been enjoying his card. He's been getting some very crucial goals. Bale is going to find Will on the right hand side, who does break through, and low driven shots it to the left hand corner. 83 minutes in, 3-1 up, and we are done and dusted with that game. Willian gets man of the match, 4 shots, 2 goals. 87 right wing Willian is incredible. I really like playing with him as a starter. As a super sub, I don't like him. It's weird, I know. You guys can say whatever you want, but in my opinion, I just like him as a starter more than a sub. We go into the final of the DKT. This is where we have to win. We come up against 4 icons: Petit, Blanc, attribute cards on Bailey, Alaba, Kluivert, Versalco, and Manuel Neuer with Laurent Blanc, the middle version, and Jerome Boateng in the back line. Jesus is going to go ahead and finish into the bottom left-hand corner, 1-0 up, 11 minutes in, and I was very confident when I scored this goal. I was like, okay, we should be good now. I just have to keep rolling, and we do actually manage to keep on rolling. Jesus finds some space outside the box, and low-driven shots into the left-hand corner once again, 2-0 up, 11 minutes after the first goal. 7 minutes later, Fernandinho beats Petit in midfield, I believe that was. Jesus does a weird shot, which Manuel Neuer makes an awful mistake, and we are 3-0 up, 38 minutes in. 52 minutes in after the half. This guy still hasn't given up. He sub on Rabiot. He does get the 4th goal, and I was like, this surely has to be the end, but he did manage to stick through and subbed on Pogba and a bunch of other weird players. Gabriel Jesus is going to shoot it. He does find Gareth Bale in the middle as Neuer does the fuck into the middle, and we go up 5-0, 83 minutes in, and he does go ahead and rage quit, and we do win the team of the season, CALLEJON, the 89 rated one, along with 1,500 coins, and we do get access to the weekend league, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because I had an amazing weekend without the weekend league, and I don't know if I'm going to be playing it that much this weekend. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what we have to do for weekly objectives and all that good stuff, but we do get 89 right wing CALLEJON. Very decent card, not the greatest of cards in my opinion. I personally won't be using him. I'm going to be submitting him into the icon SBC for either Laurent Blanc, Frank Rijkaard, or Rio Ferdinand most likely. So yeah, I don't know which one of those I'm going to do, but one of those is definitely going to be completed very soon when more team of the seasons do come out. That is the team I did use on the screen, guys, with the bench and all that stuff, so you guys can go ahead and copy it basically if you do want to. I think it's an amazing team. It has everything you do need, and it's very cheap. Everything's untradeable for me in that team. The most expensive player, if you don't have him, is probably Willian or Rui Costa, I guess, but Rui Costa isn't really anything special. I think Willian's probably the most important player to the team. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn your notifications on for daily team of the season content for the next month. World Cup mode has been announced for the 29th. If you heard that, my Xbox just turned on by itself, and I do not know why. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.